It seems there are still areas of the villa that are off limits to us.
For now, perhaps, but the damage to the villa is extensive. Every part of it will need our attention eventually.
Are these workers doing anything?
But Mistress, if you would only allow us into the attic, we could...
No, I have grown tired of repeating myself. You will work where I tell you to work.
Yes, Mistress.
I see you still have a way with handsome young men, Claudia.
Brother, much like you, Ezio, that man was neither young nor handsome.
Oh, you wound me.
Oh, please, your pride is more resilient than armor. What took you so long to find the villa?
I got lost in the past while wandering the city.
It is easy to do. I'm glad you are here now in the present, as is Monteriggioni.
Monteriggioni has never recovered from the siege, has she?
No. I hired some workers to do some repairs on the villa weeks ago. Since then, they've been coming to the city like ants on the scent of sugar. It seems that they just lounge about town waiting for work that I cannot pay them for. Do me a kindness, dear brother. Take that model of the watchtower and place it on the map.
My pleasure, dear sister.
I know you love a good puzzle, brother. Up in the attic there is a music box. If you can figure out a way to get it to play, you will get a wonderful surprise. Here's the key to your old room.
Do not worry about losing key items. If you release them, they will reholster automatically when they are needed.
There you go.
Working on it.
Calm yourself.
Hello?
He wasn't supposed to be here for a few more days.
Mistress Claudia will accept your words. I suggest we get back to her.
Done here.
The music box Claudia spoke of. If I am not mistaken, I recognize Leonardo's handiwork. I expect there will be more to this than it seems. Something's not yet right. Something I can use must be nearby. need to keep looking. This brings you some joy. The last painting is but a poor substitute for friendship. God willing, I will see you again soon. Maybe so, old friend. It is as if he plucked her from heaven and gave her new life. Grazie, Leonardo. I shall treasure this until my last day.
Hurry, bring it down!
Have not found what I seek. You sprang the trap too soon.
Then I suggest you hurry. We have no way of knowing if he survived the collapse or not.
Very well. I had hoped to be the one to end his miserable life, but fate had other desires. Addio, Master Ezio.
So, these workers have shown their true faces. Unfortunately for them, I still live. Claudia?
Enough napping, brother. We have vermin to exterminate.
Your present was a gift of fate, then.
Indeed. I will clear the bastards from this wing, to keep them from sneaking up behind you. Meet me in the workshop.
I shall rid the villa of the rest of these ratos.
You look like you're getting a little pudgy around the middle.
I am not.
Sure you are. Who's been a greedy little pig? You take that back. Or what? You'll bump me with your belly?
I'm warning you, don't say things like that, or I'll do for you.
Huh? Where's that noise coming from?
Have you got anything? What have we got here?
What's going on here?
All of that to find nothing.
Ah, it's nothing.
Hey! What's making that clatter? What's all this?
start looking, would you? Have you found anything?
I found nothing! There's nothing here!
I've lost him!
I think I'm clear.
Got you!
Dead body around here somewhere! Have you got anything? Nothing to find. What's the cause of the ruckus?
Let's see what you're made of.
Ezio, in here! Here, brother. Serafina and the leader of the bandits escaped into the sanctuary. I will get rid of the rest that may be lurking on the grounds. Stop the thieves from defiling our home any longer.
With pleasure, Claudia. Buona caccia. Careful here.
By all means, before Ezio arrives.
Now initiating the Animus Advanced Combat Protocol. Loading Professional Soldier Enemy Profile. Begin with parrying. Strike the enemy's weapon with your own just before it hits you. Time it right and you will open them to a counterattack.
Got you!
Strike insufficient to cause damage.
Let's see what you've got!
Strike the enemy's weapon while they're attacking. Your strikes are not effective. To parry, slash against an enemy's attack just before it hits you. Time it right, and you will leave them open to a counterattack. Wait for the right moment to strike. This next exercise will require usage of the Combat Dash ability, which is now available to you. Perform a Combat Dash to knock enemies off balance. This will create more attack opportunities. combat dash ability needs to recharge before it can be used again. The Animus indicates this charging period below enemies when they are targeted. You can lunge forward with your hidden blade by drawing it and thrusting your arm towards an enemy. To lunge attack, draw your hidden blade and thrust your arm towards the enemy. Is your training successful? Exiting Animus Advanced Combat Protocol.
You're done for!
Now you shall see what this old man can still do.
Once we get rid of you, the Regioni will be ours for the taking.
Serafina and the leader of these bandits have escaped into the secret passage behind the statue of Altair. I must follow quickly if I wish to stop them from escaping. The sanctuary gate looks different. I am gone but for a moment and my sister starts changing things. Perhaps we shall meet in the next life. Though in yours or mine, I cannot say. The thieves have entered the tunnels through the crypts. I must hurry. They cannot be far ahead.
And now you get to plant a beacon, and a logic bomb with it.
Just grab the data node, and you're all set.
Serafina has a head start, but she does not know these tunnels like I do. They're keeping an eye out. Old note. The paper is faded. Seems to be a list of prisoners. From when these tunnels were used as a jail. Some names I recognize. Others I do not.
Should we not have ensured Ezio was dead? We do not need him on our scent like a dog.
Signore Ezio rests with his ancestors.
I hope you're right.
Fear not. My men have been exploring these tunnels for weeks. There are more than enough of them to stop him, should he have survived.
move when I need to. This is too far even for me to jump. There must be another way across, or some way to bridge the gap. Something's not yet right. These tunnels are old. It is a pity they have been overlooked for so long. This one is unaware of me. A fine target for my blade.
Use that guard below as an opportunity to review air assassinations. You will first need to have a weapon ready. Draw your sword or hidden blade. Either will do. When you strike, you will need to be certain to hit your target, so keep a steady hand. Now focus on your target and jump when you feel ready.
I'm not going back to Rizzo empty. If there's any...
Keep moving! Right behind you.
Mateo wouldn't listen. He wanted to search for treasure. What we already took from the villa wasn't enough. Not for him. Well, good luck to him.
Serafina says the assassin could be right behind us.
Calm yourself, Pedro. He's just one man.
He just happens to be a master assassin.
Please, Serafina. You have the treasure you need to find the Karokaon in Venice. You say eternal life shall be ours. Until then, trust me to handle our escape.
You better, or these tunnels will be our doom.
A note from a servant. The paper is old, almost falling apart. 3 crates of apples, 2 wheels of cheese. It is just a shopping list. Times were easier back then. But maybe it always feels that way.
We can't stay here.
Why not? You still think Ezio is alive?
I am sure of it.
Come now. He was tired, outnumbered, and his best years are behind him. The men I sent to meet him were killers, every one of them. He cannot have survived.
You're mine, bastardi!
Run! Run!
Your end is at hand. You will not get away from me. I have you now. Do not think this will save you from my justice.
My father and brother deserve justice! Those of us on the right side of knowledge have squared ourselves against you.
Serafina, come. We must go. Our escape is at hand.
Fear not, we will not fail you.
You better not. The city above waits like a fresh beast ready to be devoured.
We are hungry for riches, sir.
Then let Ezio serve as the primo. Our victory is at hand. My men have prepared a carriage to take you to Venice, and your ascension.
Excellent. Take what you want with the city to Pisarizzo and meet me at our rendezvous. Hermes shall rise again.
Hermes shall rise again.
Not if I have anything to do with it. These I can use.
What next? Curses! Will this lock never open? I can almost smell the treasure behind this door. If only there were a key.
Problem with these old tunnels. There are all sorts of accidents waiting to happen down here.
I'm reporting you for insubordination.
How the hell with you?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, and I don't care.
The commander certainly will.
The commander can go to hell with me.
What's all this?
You got anything? I found a dead man! Come on, you! Found anything?
here.
There's been a murder! You can't hide! The hell with this! What's going on here?
There has to be some device that will open this gate. Though we are bound to different masters, we share the same goal and the same enemy. Obey her as you would me. It is signed R.
You, stay here while we make our escape. Lock the door behind us. Too late, assassin! You want Serafina? You'll have to go through me.
That I can do.
Some enemies are tougher than others. It is time for you to encounter one. Before you initiate combat, we need to review one more technique. Some enemies have special attacks that cannot be blocked. These must be dodged instead. Do so either by using the input on your controller or by moving physically out of the way.
I have you now! What? Are you to fight? Guards! Guards!
She escaped, but the trail is not yet cold. Monteriggioni. I failed to protect you once before. On my honor, and the memory of my Uncle Mario, I shall not fail you again.
The city burns. Serafina and her bandits have done their work well. How could I have been so blind?
The fault is mine, dear sister. I have failed you and Monteriggioni.
This desecration of our home cries out for revenge.
That I will not fail at. I heard Serafina and her men talk of Venice and their patron there, Francisco Rizzo. It is there that they have taken our stolen family treasures.
Then why do you waste your time here with me? Let Antonio know you are coming, and then on the road to Venice with you. Bring back what is ours, and show our foes the auditories are not to be trifled with.
You will see to Monteriggioni?
This will not be my first time rebuilding the city, brother. Go, and may the spirit of vengeance go with you.
Welcome back.
Monteriggioni was a bust.
I wouldn't say that. You placed 2 beacons, and that helps narrow down our search. The fragments will come, just give it time.
All this just to build a computer?
It's so much more than that. Within these fragments is source code that, when combined with the Animus, can build a behavioral profile of a person from their lifetime of memories.
We have algorithms today that do the same thing.
No. Not like this. The Nexus Eye will be a window into the future. Using data from the Abstergo cloud, it will map out with near certainty how an individual or a group will act. We will take people's memories and use them...
For what?
For the betterment of us all. Let's leave it at that.
Why do you need me? Doesn't Abstergo have people for this?
Abstergo is too big to move quickly. We must seize the opportunity the Nexus Eye presents now, not in 10 years' time. And if my employers can't see that, then I'll just have to show them. And that means taking the initiative. We have a fix on your next memory.
Italy again?
About 800 miles and 2,000 years away. The Greek mercenary, Cassandra. She fought on both sides in the Peloponnesian War between Athens and Sparta. You'll be joining her 2 decades later, when the war is about to end in Sparta's favor.
She's still a warrior?
It said she found the secret to immortality. But that may be just part of her legend. Time has a strange way of bending the truth. Now get to work.
Vilos. The faces change, but the war carries on. Now Sparta has asked me to take 2 of Athens' finest off the board. Time to find my targets.
That's no place for me.